Hello, folks, and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick, where we are continuing our longest journey to save the world from the collapse of the balance and hopefully make it home at some point. I'm not going to summarize the whole thing, but last time we realized that the Mere people and the Bird people, whose name I can't remember, were really descendant of the same alien race. We managed to let the fish people believe that we were their prophet by slaying a monster and showing them the truth of the past. And we managed to do the same with the bird people by kind of just using magic to float for a little bit and learning a bunch of stories. So, different bars to be the prophet in these two people. But let's keep going. We left it off as we're about to talk to the chief of the bird people and hopefully convince her to meet with the mer people in a common spot. I kind of skipped over the fact that we also met the stick people and a gentle giant, but you know, go watch the previous part if you're interested in all those adventures. Alation, that's what they're called.
Come closer, human. Closer. I cannot see your face.
Well, you should, get glasses.
Come sit here by me.
You get magic and you don't have glasses?
There you are. You see, my eyes are not what they used to be. Ages ago, I could spot a ladybug crawling up a straw of grass from 15 tree lengths up. Now, I have a hard time seeing my supper. But my ears, balance be praised, my ears, they are as good as ever. I could hear you outside, learning the tales my children tell. You are a good listener and a fast learner.
They were interesting stories, and your people told them well.
That is what we do. The Alation are the keepers of the tales, and I am their teller, the one who must know all the tales told since the day we came to this world.
How can you do that? How can you remember every story ever told?
You don't invent books.
The secret is to tell them often and to tell them in your own words, not the words of your ancestors.
Doesn't that mean that the stories change with every generation?
Yes, as all tales must. Change is important. Otherwise, the tales will have no meaning to us. They will just be words.
Are there any dirty tales? Ooh, I want to hear the tale about the birds and the bees.
How long have your people been telling stories?
Let me also raise the volume a little bit.
Since the beginning, human. Since we came to this world a long, long time ago.
Or better yet, let me raise the volume.
From Arcadia?
And the overall mixer.
Not according to our tales. We came on a great wind before the divide, when the earth was...
Yeah, they came from a spaceship, April. You saw that.
Science. But we were a different people then, and the tales we tell from that time are vague and incomplete. Like myths and legends, the younger Alation pay little attention to these tales. Sometimes I worry they will be lost with me, these tales, and I am getting old, very old.
I came to you to find answers to some important questions.
Ask, and I will try my best to answer.
Have you heard of an ancient god or dragon that lives beneath the sea?
Once, long ago, when my people lived in harmony with the Merim, there were stories of an old god worshipped by the Merim who resided deep in the darkest depths of the ocean. According to legend, the old god had once brought the Merim into their realm, into the ocean, and he was now sleeping, resting before the journey back.
Back where?
To a great ocean amongst the stars. When the time came, he would gather the Merim and bring them home with him, back to their world, to their ocean. Strangely enough, we have a similar tale. It is said that the great wind that brought us here will someday return to bring us back to a place where we can soar forever.
You don't say. It's almost like there's a lot of
I
common
love it.
points between you and the Marum.
In a way, perhaps, but without the need for any of us to die. The great wind will just sweep us up and carry us away. Every evening before I go to sleep, I recite this tale to myself. It is a comforting one.
What do you know about the Dryad kin?
The kin are numbered 4, or so our tales tell. 2 in this world, 2 in the other, the mirror world. The white.
I am not excited
red,
to eventually
and
have to get back to Stark, to be perfectly
Do you know
honest.
where they are?
No, the tales never say. The kin are elusive. They keep to themselves. I have never seen one myself, and I doubt any of my kind has. The tales do say that our past and our future are tied to the fate of the kin, but how I would not pretend to know. This is one tale that is yet to be told.
Do you know anything about the Guardian's realm?
This is human business. Would you not know more than I?
Yeah, never hurts to
Your
ask.
people are the keepers of the tales. You remember more than humankind has forgotten. Please, I need to hear what you know.
That is very little. The Guardian's realm is home to the Guardian in his tower. No one is permitted within except the Guardian who was, the Guardian who is, and the Guardian who will be. And of course the Dryad kin, who were instrumental in its making.
Have you ever heard of the existence of a hidden entrance to his realm?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have heard tell of such a thing, though I would not know where it is. I gather that one of the kin may be able to tell you.
Thank you. I don't have any more questions.
I am glad I could help you with some answers.
I'm the Windbringer.
I know you are. It's strange to me to hear those words spoken. I did not think they would be in my lifetime. But here you are, standing in front of me as real as the sky is blue.
I'm sorry I have to ask, but what is it that the Windbringer is supposed to do for you?
I did not expect you to walk in here and have all the answers, child. The balance has both blessed you and cursed you, and it has sent you here to do what it wills. The Windbringer is said to be the first sign of the great wind that will take us away from here. For a long time, the Elation have lost the strength they used to have. Our bones have become weak, and our wings fragile. Where we used to be able to soar for days on strong winds, we are now using our legs to walk rather than fly. Why this is, we do not know.
Tanyan.
You know of the reason for this?
I'm just guessing, but it makes sense. Go on.
The tales also say that the Windbringer will unite us with our past and end the age-old strife.
I know. You must make peace and be reunited with the Marum. You share a common ancestry.
I have always thought we did. The tales were too similar, the signs clear. But my people, they will have a difficult time understanding why and how this can be.
If you don't, both the Elation and the Marum will die out. When war broke out between your people and you were forced to move up into the mountains, it compromised a precarious symbiosis. A substance called Tanyan was abundant where the Marum and the Elation lived in close proximity. It brought fish and heat and light to both your people. But now, living up in the mountains, your way of life, your diet, your customs and habits, they've all changed. And that's probably the cause of your brittle bones and fragile wings.
Then we must make peace with the Marum and restore the balance between us, so as to strengthen us both and prepare
that was
for
easy.
the journey that will surely come soon. When our sitting is over, I will speak to my people, and I will elect one representative from the Elation to meet with the Marum in the place of your choosing to open a dialogue.
I guess it's time for you to talk to your people and for me to make arrangements with the Marum.
Where do you wish for our meeting to take place, Windbringer?
You want me to decide? Well, I know. Send your ambassador down to the ancient caves by the beach. Inside, There are remnants of an old Elation settlement and a Merum city. It's a good place for your two people to meet, don't you think?
Yes. And could you ask if they would bring their half of the stone?
The stone? You have
Of course, April, come on.
I've held on to it for centuries, knowing that someday it would be of use.
That's the one thing that annoys me about characters that satisfy prophecies and things like that.
It is an important day, so let's
Is when they're surprised. Oh, what? You mean to tell me that the thing I was looking for is what you have? Whoa, crazy. And it's like, of course it is. Like,
it's amazing. This place is so beautiful. And the scent of sea and rock and nest. This scent is of home. This was home a long, long time ago, according to the tales. We lived in peace with the Wet-tail, with the Merum back then.
Now you'll be able to live in peace again. And with the Tanyan bringing fish to your doorstep, you'll be able to eat well and restore strength to your bones. Soon you might even be able to soar on the winds for days like you used to do.
I hope you are right, Windbringer. And I hope that the Merum will see the sense in it too.
should we talk for another minute or so we can get all of those racist slurs against the Merum out of the system, or...?
We are here, Order Stellar, as was promised.
Good. Now, as representatives of your respective peoples, you, the Queen of a Merum city, and you, guard to the Elation Teller, must fulfill the prophecy and join the two parts of the one stone.
We hope that our peoples may be joined again, Elation, and that we may live in peace and prosper.
As do we, Merum, and we pledge to do all we can for this to happen.
Oh, the Batwing is a little too much, honestly. Oh, I don't like that at all.
The stone is now whole, Windbringer, and the Elation and the Merum will once again be as one. You may take it with you.
Thank you. The both of you.
Okay, do you know how I could get to the
Now,
nearest
people.
city?
And we will take
Oh,
you to
right,
where
the Sleepy
you
God, I
go.
forgot.
May his wisdom guide you and lead you down the right path.
Ooh, diary. Oh, well. Oh, this is really creepy. Is that an eye? I guess this is the blue dragon? Or maybe it's just an area I need to go to. Okay. Diary first. Saturday, late afternoon. The Merum and the Elation are well on the road to forging a lasting union, and I hope this will bring prosperity to them both. They've suffered enough as it is, and I'm happy to have a chance to help them come to terms with their past and to face the future together. Okay, April is getting a little sentimental here, but who can blame me? I work hard to get them talking, damn it, so I deserve a little credit. At any rate, the journey continues, this time into the lair of the Merum sleeping god. Unfortunately, the Elation weren't able to tell me as much as I would have liked, but at least I have another stone now. That makes two. And I'm pretty certain this god, this Drake Kin, will be able to help me out with some definite answers. I deserve that too. Oh, was that the only thing? I think it was the only thing.
That's a weird rock.
I don't think it's a rock. I think it's a
That feels
drake.
more like a shell than a rock. I don't think think it's a rock. I think it's alive.
I think you're right. Oh.
It's soft and spongy. It's some kind of organic sensor.
Did I... No. Oh, Asmon? No.
Hello? Is anybody in there? Spooky. Well, I guess it's an invitation of sorts.
Let's go to the large orifice instead. Oh, that's an eye.
And it's dry.
That is clearly an eye. Oh my god, it's gonna open. Oh, it's gonna be so creepy. Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
I know you.
Oh fuck. Oh, that's creepy. Oh, that's fucking creepy.
Not be afraid.
Oh, I hate that.
I know what you are.
I hate things larger than they are supposed to be.
Do?
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes. Yes. What would you hear? I do not like to be disturbed. I wish to be left alone. I wish to rest until the day of ascension.
I'm sorry.
Let's be respectful. It's a fucking giant dragon.
Everyone needs answers. Everyone has questions. I am not the oracle. I cannot answer all your questions.
I don't expect you to answer all of them, but I was hoping for an answer to at least some of them.
Then ask and be gone.
What am I?
What do you mean?
I think it's pretty
You
simple.
said
What
you
am
know
I?
What I am. What am I?
You do not know. Then it is not I who should teach you about your heritage. You must
Okay.
make this discovery
Am I special?
on your
It's funny because I just started rewatching Heroes, and
I'm
Peter
tired.
Petrella is like,
I'm wet.
"Am I
I'm at the bottom
special?
of the sea, and I'm breathing with the help of a polyp stuck in my esophagus.
Do you feel like you were
So
ever
just
meant
cut the
for
Buddhist bullshit about a journey
something
of self-discovery and
special?"
answer my question, please.
Your question has already been answered. That is all I will tell you. Your journey began with an answer. It is only now that you know the question.
That's so not helpful, but thank you. I'm looking for a jewel called the Dragon's Eye.
Yes, I have one such jewel.
Is it your actual eye?
I guess that's it.
Take it.
Are you sure?
Oh.
Take it.
Oh no. Oh.
It is yours.
Can you, oh.
It is part.
Do I really have to stick my hand in your pupil for that? Like, really?
Okay.
Really?
If it hurts.
Ugh.
What is the day of Ascension?
The day when the kin return home.
So you're going back to wherever it is you came from?
We will. Eventually. When everything is ready.
When what's ready?
I will not answer that question. It is not necessary for you to know.
I need to know where I can find the gateway to the Guardian's realm.
So you come to me.
They told me, well, they as in the few people who could tell me anything at all, they told me that if anyone would know, it'd be you.
I know. When the Earth was divided, there was a doorway left open where the tower was built.
Ooh. That's good information.
That spot, when Stark and Arcadia were created, that spot moved somewhere else.
Into the sky. Amongst the stars.
Oh, that's not practical.
But where?
I knew you were coming. Your journey has not been a quiet one. Even down here, I could hear you. I speak with the Dark People. They are my messenger.
Okay. The Dark People, cool.
Prepared a map for you with the entrance you are looking for.
You knew I was coming and why? Then, okay, I know this is probably a futile question, but why didn't you send the Dark People to me earlier?
Because I had to reunite the Mirum and the Alations, clearly.
You are afraid of time and hard work.
Yeah, honestly, I feel you, girl. Yeah, I agree.
No, but it's the principle of it, isn't it?
No, it is not. You had prophecies to fulfill. You had a purpose. Bringing my children together in preparation. This was important. And for that, I thank you. Now, I wish to sleep.
You said something about a map?
The Dark People have it. They will meet you. I will bring you to them.
What, now?
Yes. Hold on.
This shit keeps getting wonkier every time. Oh boy. Saturday evening, August 5th, 2209. The ancient dragon, the mirror of sleeping god, was obtuse, like most creatures I've met this past week, but at least he gave me one of the 4 jewels I needed to complete the stone dust, and he's taking me to meet the Dark People, and apparently they will give me a map of the stars where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is now located. Amongst the stars! How the hell am I gonna get up there? Well, we'll deal with that problem later on. For now, I'll just keep obsessing about what the dragon said about who I am and what I am. He said that my journey began with an answer, and it's only now that I know the question. What does that mean? I feel I should know that the answer is just right there in front of me, but I can't grasp it. I just don't know what he means. And it's really, really frustrating. Hello?
Thanks for taking me on board.
Who are you?
Well, I thought you... I mean, didn't the old dragon... Well, I'm April Ryan, from Stark, and I guess you're a dark person.
But
Who are you?
I'm just a student. Not anybody special.
You are special. Who are you?
I'm not. I'm just... I'm the Windbringer. I'm the Water Stiller. I'm April Bondu Mbata of the Banda and the Venar Kangang La. I'm a shifter. I will someday become the 13th Guardian, the protector of the balance. And I'm April Ryan.
That's a lot.
This is who I am.
Yes, that is who you are. And you are a wave.
Why am I, a wave?
You have a purpose. You play an important part in the cosmos. A wave is someone who propels people and events toward change, towards the future.
And that's what I do?
You are a wave. There are ripples from your passing, and they spread wide and far. Those ripples will never die down. The worlds will be changed by your journey.
You're telling me that everything I do affects the universe?
You cannot...
No
stop
pressure,
it.
huh?
You are a wave.
The ancient dragon, the blue of the Dragon, told me you had a map for me.
A map of stars, yes. It was made for you in our library, and given to me to hold. It is yours now. Keep it well. It is the only one.
I'm looking for an ancient stone given to you by the Sentinel, the Fathers.
You came for the stone. Of course we have it with us. Our ship would not have been chosen to meet you were it not for the stone.
Oh, hey, look at me.
Yes.
Took me so long to start getting a stone, and then it's like, boom, 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 stone, stone,
I
stone.
knew adventuring was going to be this easy.
I know.
It will not always be so easy. Of that I can assure you. But here is...
So now we
our
just
stone.
need 2
We
pieces of the
entrust
disc
it to
cell.
you, as we were instructed to do when the Fathers first entrusted it to us.
Can this ship take me back to Marcuria? I mean, would you mind?
We will bring you to Marcuria henceforth. It will take the night, but we will be there at first light.
That's fine. Thanks a lot.
You are free to rest here, to sleep, while we travel. The flames will keep you warm, but do not move too far away. My brothers are not friendly with outsiders. They do not take kindly to intruders.
Should I ask who you are and what you do,
Keep that in
or...
mind. I'm staying right here.
Good. Sleep.
You know, I don't want to know what the dark people are all about. That's fine. Chapter 9, Shadows. As you see, one dragon is slowly starting to eat up the other. That's a symbol for how the divide between Stark and Arcadia is starting to come down.
Did you sleep?
Very comfortably, thanks. Where are we?
In the Marcuria harbor.
But there are barely any ships here.
I do not know why. We must leave you here. We have other business. Carry your wave into the future, April.
Alright.
Whatever that means, I'll try. Where did all the ships go? They're gone. This can't be a good sign. I mean, duh. The city looks strangely quiet and deserted. And the sky, Those are not ordinary clouds. They look more like smoke. What's going on here?
Alright, first of all, save game. Oh, yeah, let me see it here. Here we go. And diary. Sunday, August 6th, early morning. How many weird and mysterious people are there in Arcadia? It seems for every normal person, and I mean that in the broadest possible sense. There are 5 or 6 strange, obtuse, meandering creatures with a tendency to speak really slowly and say things like, "Who are you?" And "I see your path, April, and it is not an easy one, and it is destiny." Like, hello, update your vocabulary already. Learn some new words, lighten up, wear plaid, whatever. That said, I kinda like these dark people. Scary, yes, and probably heavily to the goth scene, but they gave me exactly what I wanted. Star map and third piece of stone disc, with a minimum of talk and no strings attached. They even brought me right back to Mercuria, where, alien or not, I can at least find my way around. If only the city didn't look so empty and dark. What's going on?
It's the Blue Dragon's eye jewel. It's obviously a map of constellations, and that cross must be where the gateway to the Guardian's realm is located. Where that is, I have no idea. It's the piece of the stone disc I got from the Dark People.
Alright, let's get into the city, I guess.
I know that sound.
Uh-oh, that's a portal. Oh, no, worse. Oh, this is not good. This is not a dream.
And I know that vortex!
Oh man.
Cortez must have found me, and just in the nick of time, too.
I don't want a chef.
God, that was close. What caused that shift to open just in time? It has to be Cortez.
Aww.
Finally.
Hello?
I'm bummed.
Anybody there?
I'm bummed. I don't like real world.
Who's there?
It's just me.
April. It's good to see you again.
Sunday morning, back in Stark, back in Newport. Wow, that thing, that Chaos Vortex popped up. Again. Yes, again, because I'd really hoped for our first rendezvous was a dream, nothing but a dream, but hey, apparently not. So not only is it back, it looks like it's chasing me, and it's gotten a hell of a lot bigger. Now, by some incredible stroke of luck, or more likely Cortez, was shoved up and up in the nick of time and deposited me here at the cathedral. Convenient, if a little freaky. And why wait so long to bring me back? Not that I haven't accomplished almost everything I need to accomplish in Arcadia, save for the 4th piece of stone disc and a 2nd Arcadian Dragon's Eye Jewel. But come on, Cortez. Cortez could have at least brought me back for a change of underwear at some point. Oh yeah, that would be pretty crappy.
Father Raoul, where is Cortez? I thought he'd be here.
I haven't seen Cortez for a week, and it worries me. He usually stops by once every few days.
We saw in a CG movie that Cortez, or somebody that looked like Cortez at least, had been taken prisoner by the Vanguard.
When did you last see Cortez?
It must have been, I think it was last Sunday. Exactly 1 week today. He's been gone longer than that before, but this time
What?
This time I have a feeling there's something wrong. I don't like that feeling.
Is there anything you're not telling me, Father Raoul?
I don't know what you,
Yes, you do. You're no ordinary priest. You know about Stark and Arcadia, about the balance, and I'm sure you know a lot more about Cortez than you're willing to let on.
How did you...
I heard you and Cortez talking last Sunday, and it scares me. And pisses me off to think that you're using me, that you're keeping things from me. I thought for sure that I could trust Cortez, but as it turns out, I can't. I was hoping to confront him with this, but he's not around, and you You're part of it too, aren't you?
April, you have to trust me when I tell you.
Sorry, I can't trust anybody anymore. There's so much at stake and I don't know who to trust, Father. Please, tell me what you know.
I'm sorry, April. I mean, I'm sorry you don't feel like you can trust anyone anymore, and I'm sorry that I don't know more than I do. But I will try to answer your questions honestly and openly as much as I can.
Who is Cortez?
What do you mean?
The way people react when I mention his name, the fact that he seems to have been alive for a very long time, and that he knows as much as he does. Who is he?
It's funny, but I've been asking that very same question myself many, many times. Who is this man? He's old, yes, and powerful.
I would not be surprised
He
if
has
he were
strong
actually one of the
magic,
Drake kin.
but he rarely lets on exactly how strong he is. He prefers to be considered eccentric, crazy even. They are both excellent disguises.
You still haven't answered my question about Cortez.
That's because I cannot answer. I just don't know. He found me when I first came here. You see, I'm not just a Catholic priest. I'm also a sentinel, a minstrel.
You're a minstrel?
Yes, do you find that strange?
How can you belong to two religions at the same time?
Belief in the balance and belief in God are not mutually exclusive. The Sentinel Order was founded on the basis of protecting the balance, not to worship a higher power. As long as our devotion to whatever God we believe in doesn't conflict with our duty to the balance, and vice versa.
Seems like a bit of a
who's
cop
to say
out.
we can't work in the best interest of both.
I guess. I just always thought of the Sentinel as its own faith.
It is a faith, but a faith in something less than God, yet more than magic or the laws of nature. The balance was created by someone, was it not?
I don't know.
Nor do I. But I believe. I have faith. That's enough.
What did you mean when you said Cortez found you?
One day, he came to visit me here. He knew who I was, that I was a minstrel, and that I was devoted to restoring the balance as well as to my God. We soon became good friends. He was very worried about the imminent collapse of the balance, yet told me that he was waiting for someone special, someone who might be able to help us.
Me?
Yes. He waited for a long time for you to show up, and when you did, it was hard for him trying to convince you that he wasn't crazy. I guess his disguise was too good. I don't know much more than that. Cortez tells me very little, only that you're the key to the survival of the balance. I can only assume that you're the new guardian?
That's what I've been told. Not by Cortez, of course.
No. I understand your frustration, but I cannot help you any more than I have. If there's anything at all.
Thanks, Father. But you've done enough.
It feels like I've done nothing. But God be with you, and the balance too.
Right now.
How did you become a Sentinel Minstrel?
The Sentinel are not numerous in Stark. Not yet. Not with the Vanguard, the Church of Voltec, keeping a watchful eye and striking down anyone who dares to proclaim their faith in the balance. But the Sentinel are here, and when they find someone who they believe will be sympathetic to their cause, they approach them. That's what happened to me.
They asked you to join?
No, they told me the truth. I was studying theology at the time, and I found scriptures that challenged conventional wisdoms, made me question the validity of my faith. But once I learned the truth about the balance and the Guardian, and the ongoing war with the Vanguard, it became easier to believe in God again, because now things made sense. And so, in the end, I chose to become not only a priest, but a minstrel. and I don't regret my decision.
Have you ever been to Arcadia?
No, I'm not a shifter. I'm stuck here, unfortunately. I don't mind. I've been fortunate enough to read most of the scriptures of the balance, and that in itself is a rare privilege for a Starker like me.
I don't have any more questions right now.
If you do, please ask. I want to help, and that's the truth.
Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think there's any more questions,
Always,
but
April.
I don't have any more questions
I
right
am
now.
annoyed that they do that. Like, if a conversation tree is dead,
I want to help.
they should have coded it so that you actually can't ask any questions in it.
How are things here?
You mean in the cathedral?
No, I mean here in Newport. How have things been going?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Have you been away?
You could say that, yeah.
It's just been hot and humid, and it's getting worse by the day. And apparently crime is on the rise. But what else is new?
I
Alright.
have to run, Father.
I hope to see you again soon, April. Please take care of yourself. And if you see Cortez, tell him to see me. Tell him that I've been worried.
Alright.
It's the confessional. No, not today.
I guess I'll go home? So wait. You know, I think my pass ran out because it was a week-long pass, right? We're gonna pretend it didn't. Oh, actually, let's get to the Newport docks. I thought that tech guy had something for me, or was supposed to have something for me, maybe.
The shipyard's been... It's the old shipyard.
There we go, construction yard.
The doors are closed.
No?
Where there's vent... It's an industrial-strength paint shaker.
Alright. Oh, maybe
Even
I
if I
should,
could somehow
no.
squeeze through that hole, there's just no way.
Alright,
I could risk
let's
getting
go home
stuck
then.
10 feet down and... It's a 2032 Camaro. It's probably worth at least $250,000. Who'd leave a car like that in a place like this?
Thanks for putting your greasy hands on me. I'm now charged with a fuckload of electricity, and any further physical contact will result in you being toast.
Uh-oh. It bites.
Come down. East Venice.
I really should go home and change into something that doesn't make me look like a medieval restorationist.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, no. Not the subway. Where's the actual exit? This way? No, no. The bridges. There we go.
What's going on here?
April, run! Get out of here!
Oh.
Why? What's the...
Run, April, now!
I wouldn't listen to her if I were you. Move over there. I said move!
I think shit's about to hit the fan.
Emma, who's this man? Tell me what's going on. Who are you? What do you want?
He's just following orders, Miss Ryan. He's just a servant. My servant. I was hoping you would join our little party. You're a very difficult person to find, Miss Ryan. A very difficult person to find.
What are you doing to my friends?
If you cooperate, nothing. Nothing permanent, at any rate. But if you make this any harder than it has to be, I will have...
You know he's a serious bad guy.
shot
Because he speaks really
all
softly.
of them.
What do you... Do I know you? I know you. I've seen your face somewhere.
My name is Halloway. Gordon Halloway. I work for Jacob McAllen, who I am certain you have heard of, yes? He runs the Church of Voltec, also known as the Vanguard. He has been insisting on meeting you, Miss Ryan. Of course, we were not sure who you were at first, but we knew we would find you in Venice. You did give us a run for our money, I must admit. Your shift a week ago today made it a lot easier, but then you decided to stay out of town for a while. Smart. Coming back, though, was rather stupid.
What do you want from me?
We want you, and what you carry with you. We have our connections in Arcadia. We know of your journey north. Good job on our friend Mr. Klax, by the way. Good job. Very impressive. Of course, not to mention the fine work you did on that Gribbler creature. She was not very cooperative. She just refused to listen to reason. But she was a twisted old girl, and we respected that. Unfortunately, we lost track of you once you set out to sea. The Tyrant are not very comfortable with water.
There are some major
So
ASMR
no
flags
chance of
from this guy and the way he speaks. It's funny.
However, with your good fortune and, shall we say, good breeding,
I would say.
I am certain you brought some valuable items back with you. I would expect no less from a bright and industrious girl such as yourself. So, give me what you have and let us be done with this nasty business. I will let your friends go, and then you and I go on a little trip.
There's nothing I have that you could possibly want.
Leave that decision to me, Miss Ryan. Just hand it all over, and we can let these fine people return to their pathetic little lives. You have caused them enough pain, yes? But first, we still need to teach you and your friends a lesson. Shoot that one.
Emma!
Oh boy.
What the hell is going on?
However, Raul tells me Cortez hasn't been around for a whole week, not since I ever heard a conversation between the two of them last Sunday. That's pretty scary, and it also means that whoever brought me back here, whoever helped me open the ship, it wasn't him. Wait, the dream I had a few nights ago, I remember it distinctly. I saw Cortez trapped inside some machine. I thought it was just a nightmare. Could it be what I was seeing was some kind of vision? It's not impossible. But where is he being kept and who's behind it? Safe money is it's got to do something with the Vanguard. I need to go home and figure stuff out. Sunday, August 5th, late morning. They shot Emma. They killed her. God knows what they've done to Mickey and Fiona. And Zach, they got him too. But I'm not gonna shed any tears over him. He sold us out, all of us, because of me. It's my fault. I got them involved, my friends, and it got Emma killed, and maybe the others too. And I don't know what to do or how to feel. I'm so miserable. I hate myself, yet at the same time, could I have done anything different? We were all caught up in whatever this is, this cosmic farce. Is it ever gonna end? Maybe when I accept my destiny and give up everything to become a guardian, maybe that's where it's gonna end. And then now I don't, no choice, because if I give up now, Emma's death will mean nothing. I have to go on. I have to go on, now more than ever. I think that kinda, that information blew the whistle a little early.
Where are you going, April? Don't you know the game's up?
What game, Zach? They're trying to kill me. They just shot Emma.
Who did?
The agents, the Vanguard.
But they said they weren't really gonna hurt nobody. They were just gonna...
They said?
What a freaking prick.
You spoke with them?
No. I mean, they were just gonna arrest you and...
You bastard! You sold me out? You killed Emma? Do you know that? You killed my best friend!
I didn't...
Zach, are you... Shit!
Open up! If you don't open, we'll break down the door.
Well,
take it down.
Can I go down the window? Why did I just close the window? Can I shift back in my closet?
My suitcase. Bunch of useless empty cardboard box. When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner.
Alright, let's try to skip the chit chat and get to the things that matter.
And get killed? I need to think of a better way out of here.
Need to look out the window.
I don't know what that chain's for, but it's connected to some kind of mechanism at the bottom of the canal. Oh god, this is not gonna be fun, but I don't have a choice. Close your eyes, April! Oh shit! Ah!
Oh, gross. Alright, so we can't walk in front of this guy. How can we distract him? Oh. Can use this. I need it now more than ever.
Who's there? I know somebody's there. I can hear you. Nah, probably just a sewer rat.
Sewer rat? I got my body back. That was a close call, though. If I'd been caught, I don't want to think about what would have happened.
Okay, so now I guess I should go to the hacker guy, which I haven't seen in like a month, but on stream, I mean. Like a hacker guy who lost his legs and now just lives in this like anti-grav thing. Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Alright, so I guess we're not going back through the subway. What am I gonna do then?
Trouble. I can't risk sneaking by with that agent around.
Okay, let's go to the bar, I guess? Uh-oh. Okay, well, at least this is what I was supposed to do. I think. I hope. Oh!
What's that? The mystery door. It's open.
Hey! It's the lady from the beginning!
I'm guessing... I'm pretty sure, actually. I'm not in Venice anymore. Now I know how Alice and Dorothy felt.
Welcome, April Ryan.
I won't ask how you know my name. But who are you?
The Lady Olvane is my name now.
And where am I? What's this place?
This is my home, the house of all worlds.
This is Arcadia? It looked like I passed through a shift, but it didn't feel... It felt different. Not like shifting.
It's similar to shifting, except that you did not pass through dreams, and you're not in Arcadia, nor in Stark. This place is between and everywhere. But don't worry, you are safe from your pursuers, for the moment.
Did you bring me here?
You brought yourself here. But yes, I opened a doorway for you.
Why?
Because that's how the story goes, April. You escape. You outrun your pursuers, and your journey continues. It's been written, and we cannot change that now.
Lady Olvane, I appreciate your help, but I'm so tired of hearing about my destiny and about prophecies. I've lost a good friend today, and...
She's not dead.
What? What did you say?
Emma's not dead. She was hurt, but not killed.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, thank God. Are you sure?
I'm quite certain. She is on her way to the hospital as we speak. But the others, Charlie, Fiona, they're angry at you. They blame you for Emma's pain and for not letting them in on the truth.
They should blame me. I brought it all to them. The violence, the chaos. I've hurt so many people since this all started. And yet, at the time, it all seemed justified.
It was. The fate of the many depend on the sacrifice of the few. Your sacrifice most of all. You've made so many, and you'll have to make many more before this is all over.
Will it ever be over?
Eventually. The pain won't go away, though. You'll keep that with you forever.
I don't know if I can go on. It's so hard.
Listen to me, April. You must go on. You must be brave. They all depend on... on you. And you can do it. You can get through this. Just remember what's important and what's not. Remember who your friends are and trust them. Let them help you.
I already did that, and look where it got them.
So, somebody gets hurt. That doesn't mean you can give up. I want you to go to Mercuria, to see for yourself how those who are not willing to surrender are holding up. You can learn from their courage.
I can't go there. I can't shift. People tell me I have this talent, but it's not true. If I can't use it, what good is it?
But you have used it twice already. April, child, you must learn to believe in yourself and your abilities. Use what you know, what you do best, to focus your magic.
You know how to do it all along.
You mean painting?
If that's what you do best, then yes. Use that as a focal point. After a while, you won't even need that. But it's a beginning.
What about the other things I have to do? What about the Guardian?
The Vanguard are holding Adrian, the Guardian, captive. But they still don't know where the entrance to the Guardian's realm is located.
Shouldn't I free Adrian immediately?
Go first to Mercuria. The doorway will bring you there. If you go straight back to Stark, the Vanguard will find you.
Thanks, Lady Alvane. I'm not going to ask you how you know everything you just told me, because I'm not sure I want to know.
Good luck on your journey ahead, April. I will keep my fingers crossed for you.
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh, I'm quite certain of that. Quite certain.
Chapter 10, Rebirth. Okay, well, thankfully our pause in Stark did not last long. Sunday, August 6th, around midday, and my wife was hanging by a thin thread this morning. If the Lady Alvan had invited me to her house by way of what looked like a shift, I would have been captured and maybe killed by now. She also told me that Emma will be okay, and even though I can't be sure she's telling me the truth, I trust that she is. There was something about her, something so disconcertingly familiar that I can't help but trust her implicitly. Not to mention the fact that she helped me out when I most needed it. It's really strange how much she seemed to know about me, and it's so frustrating that she wouldn't tell me more. I believe she brought me here to Mercuria to see how people are holding up in the face of war, and I guess to complete the disc. I wonder who stayed on. Tobias, maybe. Or Nexus. I don't think he'd leave without saying goodbye. And Brian. Can't forget Brian. I'll have to go visit them all one last time. Actually, first I want to visit the juryman and lady.
It's deserted, and
oh,
from the
man.
rest of the place, I'd say they left in a hurry, too.
Okay, well, oh. Mercury is completely deserted. It's strange how ghost-like the city feels, how frightening a familiar sight can be when there's nobody around, when all you can hear is the wind and the sea. Where did they all go in such a hurry? The city has not been invaded. Everything looks the same as it did before. The Tyrant army must be closed, though, if nobody dared stay any longer. I have to hurry up and get things done before they get here. I don't know a lot about these Terran creatures, but from what I've been told, they're not particularly friendly.
I figured you'd still be here, Brian.
April Bloody Rye. Well, what do you know? It's good to see you, girl.
Somebody's just a little drunk, huh?
Shit hits the fan.
You're not leaving, are you, Mr. Westhouse?
I guess I'm not. I always was an idiot.
not an idiot, Mr. Westhouse. Brian, you're just fighting for something you believe in, something you care about.
I don't care a whittle about this bloody town.
I think you do. I think you care a lot. I hate to admit it.
Yeah, well. I built this house with my own two hands, you know. First thing I ever did that I was proud of. Real proud of. I ain't about to leave it to those damn tyrant trolls waltzing in here under the pretense of defending their borders. It's the Vanguard holding their leash, be sure of that.
What are you gonna do when they get here?
I've got an old gun locked up in the pantry. Enough bullets to take down at least 24 of those goblins. I'm going down fighting, that's for sure.
You'll be fine, I'm sure of that. Just leave the battle be until...
Yeah, maybe being drunk while the enemy come in, that's not the best idea, but, you know.
That's my last...
You do you, bud. You do you.
Real whiskey. All I got left now is bloody Markurian wine. And believe me, you don't want to get drunk on that.
I believe you. Just take care of yourself, Brian. Take real good care.
And you, Miss Ryan. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. And if you ever come back this way...
I promise to visit you, of course. Goodbye, Brian.
Alright. So that's one. Get back to Vestrum. I should also try and see if Crow's around.
The doors are locked and bolted. I guess the Sentinel have decided to skip town with the rest of the population.
Guess we're not gonna talk to Vestrum Tobias. Yep, and nobody's around. You know, it really is kind of depressing when you look at it that way, huh? Okay. Anybody at the
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
This is not... yeah, okay. Oh, well, this guy's at least still here.
So you're still here?
Eh? Oh, it's just you. If you have come to use the library, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. We're all very busy today. Very busy indeed.
You don't say.
Don't worry, I didn't come by to do any reading today.
Good. With the Tyrant army approaching, we don't have much time.
Is Vestrum Tobias around?
Oh, goodness. You do not know? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Tobias
oh boy.
is dead. Murdered.
No, by whom?
We don't know, but we suspect Vanguard agents, of course. In the chaos,
Poor Vestrum Tobias, he was such a nice guy.
Hands full, making sure no one was trampled, and that looters were promptly apprehended. When we visited the temple after everyone had left, there were so many books and valuable artifacts we wanted to bring here for safekeeping. We found Tobias by the mules he loved so dearly. He'd been stabbed in the heart, and from the looks of it, he didn't resist much at all. He probably even knew his assailant.
Why Tobias? He was the kindest, gentlest man I've ever known. Always helpful, always ready to listen. I'll really miss him.
So will all of us. He was a great man, and a great Vestrum, and we will never see another like him. But unfortunately, there were many who disagreed with his views, and the Vanguard, well, they would be happy to see the end of him for good.
Another reason for doing everything we can to stop them. Shouldn't you be leaving the city?
Leaving? No, I'm staying here with my fellow Minstrom. The Enclave is our life and our home, and we're not letting the Vanguard and the Tyrant army drive us away. But we will defend ourselves.
With what? Books?
We may look harmless, but don't judge a book by its cover. There are many of us who are skilled with magic.
Classic wizard who knows how to fireball.
I mean ball of fire myself. We even have swords and bows, and a few of us are well versed with deadly weaponry. So we won't be easily defeated, trust me.
What's the rusty wheel downstairs for?
A wheel? Oh, yes, the wheel. That's used for draining the water out of the pool.
Good luck.
And to you, the same.
Can I drain the water out of the pool? Feels like something I should do eventually.
It won't budge.
Alright, let's go back out. And last but not least, let's go talk to the weird guy who should have the last stone, I think. Oh.
Enter, honored guest, and I would have been with you presently.
So if you forgot about this guy, essentially their kind lives in past, present, and future all at the same time. They don't experience time linearly.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Abnaxus.
Should I not have been okay, April Ryan?
I wasn't sure. Everybody else has left town.
Yes, most everyone did. A war is coming.
Shouldn't you be leaving too, then?
I am, after I see you again.
You shouldn't be putting yourself in danger for my sake, Abnaxus.
Then, for the sake of the balance, you will find 3 stones, yes?
I did, yeah. Just missing one now.
Here, this was the stone of the Venar entrusted to me. I was to take this to Marcuria, and there hold embassy until the Kanang La will come to take it from me.
Something tells me I'm the Kanang La. Just a hunch.
You had this the whole time? Why didn't you tell me before?
To have been carrying this on your journey will be too risky, April.
Journey.
You have it now. 4 stones to make one. Now my task is done, and the veil is upon me. There is only the present and the past now. Only those 2, not the future. The veil is upon us all, April Ryan. I must leave for my people, to be with them in this time of darkness.
Thank you for your help, Abnaxus. I will miss you.
And I you, April Ryan. May the balance bless you. May the balance bless and protect us all.
And now, out! Get the fuck out! I got shit to do, man. Okay. Sunday, early afternoon. I got the final stone, the last piece of the disc of the balance. Abnaxus had it. I'm so glad it was him, although I wish he'd told me earlier. At least I didn't have to go find another magical species living in a lake of lava or in some kind of poisonous swamp or something like that. So what now? Well, these 4 stones are supposed to be combined into one stone, one disc, which will serve as a key in the Guardian's realm. Question is, how do I make this disc, and where? Ryan told me the disc used to be kept at the Enclave, so that's a good place to start, I guess. Oh, you freaking know that the dragon statue is there to melt fucking metal. You just know that that's the case. So, Enclave.
It's a small recess about the size of my fist, with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor. There are 3 others just like it, arranged with equal distance to each other in a circle, and all connected via a duct to the center of the floor.
What if I did... that? I don't know why some are meant to go to a certain hollow versus another, but... And finally, the Vinar Stone.
I think something's gone wrong.
Can I put the jewel in the dragon? Oh, hey, there's some shit there.
It's a pool of seawater.
How can I touch the pool? That's weird.
The water's pretty cold.
And to bind magic on it or some shit?
It won't budge.
Let me talk to the minstrel. They should be able to help me.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Good luck.
Nope.
And to you, the same.
It's a pool of seawater.
Water is cold. Can I? Oh god, where are we stuck? Okay, there we go.
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. I look like a real sailor. Arr, matey! It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep. It looks like something's blocking the dragon's mouth from opening up completely.
Yay! I'm always happy to see Crow. Such a cool guy.
Don't tell me. You need help with something you can't get to.
How'd you know?
Nice to see you too. Why so cynical?
Because it seems like the only times you call me is when you need me to do something. It's never to say, "Hello, Crow, what have you been up to?" Or, "Hey, just wanted to let you know how much I love you."
Sorry. There's just so much on my mind, I forget to treat my friends right.
Friend? I'm your friend. Whatever you need me to
Aww.
do, babe, I'm there.
Something's preventing that stone dragon's mouth from opening completely. Could you check it out?
That's it? Easy. Yeah, I see what's wrong here. When was the last time they cleaned this thing? There's there's pigeon crap all over it. Some of it's so old it's almost petrified.
Great! Peck it off.
Oh.
Peck it? No, that's disgusting. Nobody told me I was gonna be pecking pigeon crap when I joined up for this adventure.
Crow? Peck it off!
Yikes!
But he's reliable, you know, he's doing it.
I'm on fire!
Like, that's not how molten metal behaves, but hey. Magic is a part of it, I guess, so. Oh, and it falls down because it's then gonna cool off. Smart. Very smart. Sunday, August 6th, mid-afternoon. I figured out where the 4 pieces of the disc used to be kept at the Enclave, and with a little help from Crow, I managed to meld the stones with fire into one complete stone disc. Now all I have to do is retrieve the disc from the pool inside the library, find the second Arcadian Dragon's jewel, and go home. I think they have no idea how to go about accomplishing those 2 last tasks don't really bother me. I've been in worse binds before, and all of them during these past weeks, so I'm betting I'll be able to figure this one out. Guess I would.
Not without taking a dive into the water, I won't.
So they could dive in the water. What's the problem? What are we doing?
It's the disc of the balance key to the Guardian's realm, forged in Dragon's Fire from the 4 stones I collected on my journey across Arcadia. It won't budge.
You have to bind magic on it? No.
It's a rusty wheel. It won't budge. Excuse me?
Yes?
Do you know why the drainage wheel is stuck?
Goodness, it is. Why, yes, of course it is. We keep the sluices locked so that the pool is not drained by accident.
Could you unlock it for me?
Certainly. But why?
I got a disc of balance
Because
scrap.
I need to drain the pool.
You saw the big disc fall down?
Very well, I will unlock the sluices.
Gotta say, deeper pool than I thought. Hey! Look at that. We got our stone disc. That was a fake out, I guess.
Just a small recess about the size of my fist with a thin duct extending.
Oh. Oh. These are the Tyran, I'm guessing?
Oh my god, it's an army heading this way, and they've got the road blocked. Where's a shift when you need one? I'm in real trouble here. Come on, shift. I did it last time I was scared out of my mind, and I don't feel any safer now. It's not working. I'm just gonna have to hide out in the... Oh!
Hey, chapter 11. We're just cranking through chapters now.
Saved by the bell. Again. I'm like the Incredible Hulk, except my powers only work when I'm scared silly. That's the second time I've opened a shift by instinct alone when I've been in mortal danger. The frustrating thing is, I still don't know how to do it when I'm not scared. Wait, didn't the old lady say I should use what I do best? Balance? Is running away really what I do best? Come to think of it, why did the shift dump me here? I wasn't even thinking about the studio.
Also notice, this is clearly a Marin.
It's Emma's contribution to the exhibition. I have no idea what it is, and neither, apparently, does she. But it looks absolutely beautiful. I'm way past finger painting. I need a paintbrush and palette.
Oh, yeah, I should, chapter 11.
The old woman, Lady Alvane, was it? She said something about using my craft to focus my powers, to learn how to open a shift at will. I guess it's worth a try.
I don't know how intuited that was the thing, but that was a good call.
I did it on my own. I did it.
Oh no, Mother.
Oh, Mother. What's wrong with you?
Touch me, April.
What's happening to you, Mother?
I am dying, April.
But you can't die. You're the Mother, the White Dragon. You're eternal. Aren't you?
The Mother is, April, but I am not. It is time for the new to replace the old, for the seed to grow into a flower, and for the withered and the gray to turn to dust and pass on into the ages.
Help me understand, please.
Take my blue eye, the crystal. You need it.
But I can't.
Take it, quickly.
Thank you. Please don't go.
I am tired. The war with chaos has taken its toll on me. I wish I could have seen my children grow up.
When will the egg hatch?
When I die and turn to dust, be here then to witness the new mother.
I promise.
Be who you are, April. Do not be afraid of that.
Who am I?
My daughter. My own daughter.
Be who you are. Sister? Sister. I can do it now. I can shift. It's not easy, but I can do it. Ironic as it may be, though, I think I've done all I can do in Arcadia. I have the 2 Arcadian Dragon's Eye jewels, the disc, and a star map. Now I need to find the Guardian, the 2 missing jewels, and somebody who can help me decipher the star map, and I have to look for those things here, in Stark.
Alright. Given the timing, this actually feels like a good spot to call it, so let me go ahead and save the game. We're gonna read the diary next time, so we remember what we're supposed to do, but that's the end of the pretty part of the game. Now we're back into the drab, modern metropolis setup. But yeah, I think we'll be able to finish the game in the next couple of weeks. So the finish line, I think, is upon us. Thank you for watching. You can find me at twitch.tv/GamesWithNick. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some bonus streams. Probably, I'm thinking Sherlock Holmes. And then again, Sunday morning with some Batman Arkham Asylum. Maybe Sunday afternoon if I have some time. And definitely on Monday afternoon/evening with some Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. So if any of that sounds good, feel free to follow me, click the bell so you know when I go live. If you would like to catch up with things at your own pace, my VODs are all live on youtube.com/GamesWithNick. I essentially just use it as a Twitch dump, but I encourage you to check those out because I do a lot of full playthroughs, so it's good to have all parts of playthrough be available. Yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your views. Yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time.